Hello, welcome to another Gundam Battle Operation 2 video. That is the new suit, the enhanced Double Zeta, and wow. Let me just say, this is a very good raid. It is our first native 700 cost raid unit, and 4-star as well. And I gotta say, this is quite the suit. I have two matches here for you. One is just a really, a really dumb match with Taru and a third person on our team, all picking enhanced double zetas. And the enemy team also has a team full of enhanced double zetas. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of heavy attacks. And the next match is actually going to be me trying it out on Desert by myself in a raiding match for 700. So yeah, the enhanced double zeta. I've seen a lot of people like, oh, this is really OP, it's really OP, and some people are like, this ain't shit. This is terrible. No, it's not terrible. It's really good. Is it OP though? Well, let's figure it out. I'm gonna start off with the stats here. As I've already said, it is a 4-star, 700 raid. My bad. 700 raid, and for stats, you have 25,000 health, you have 24 ballistic resistance, you have 31 beam resistance, you have 31 melee resistance, you have 40 range strength, and 30 melee strength. You have 125 speed, you have 235 boost speed, you have 80 thruster gauge, and 69 turning speed. Nice. And then I believe for your mobile armor mode, because this thing can transform, even though I hardly do it in both of these maps. I don't think I ever did it once. But yeah, the mobile armor mode has 190 speed, 245 boost speed, and 78, actually no, same turn speed. I'm looking at the space here. Actually no, 54 turning speed, my bad, 48. There we go, 48 turning speed. And yeah, so that seems like some pretty good. Oh, I forgot the slots. 20 close range slots, 18 mid range slots, and 14 long range slots. Yeah, this suit, you can do a lot of things with it here. You can build for your beam resistance, which I think that's what I did. There's not a whole lot of ballistic to go around. Besides stuff like the some shield missiles going around from the new Gundam and the Sazabi. Melee resistance you want to buff up as well, since, you know, Sazabis. Yeah, 40 range strength, 30 melee strength, you can go either or. 30 melee strength, even though that's the lowest stat here compared to the range here, it's lower than the range, but you still do a lot of damage. You will want to buff that up as well, do even more. And yeah, so pretty good stat-wise. Even 25,000 health, god damn. Now for your primary weapons here, we're starting off with the double beam rifle, which is the same as the regular double Zeta's double beam rifle. That is 1,500 damage, 55% heat rate, 400 range, and you can charge it. And I believe it takes 2 uncharged shots to get a stun, and they ready up pretty fast. You can pretty much, no, you can't really spam them, but you can get some decent damage out of it, some nice chunking damage if you're just going to use that mostly against supports as well. Like, I've gotten over 4,000 damage on a support with a full double beam strike, and then you just do that again and again. That's already some good damage built up. Ooh, nice counter there. Next weapon here, your melee weapon. Ooh, yeah, the double Zeta high beam saber, or HBS. Yeah, that is that's the one that your heavy attack is attached to. It has the same moveset as the regular double Zeta, like the same downswing. So it's all the same moveset. But the heavy attack is it's definitely the most anime heavy attack I've seen in this game. Yeah, you lift your sword up high, by the power of Grayskull, and then you slam it down and just do massive amounts of damage. Some people said like over 30k damage, and apparently you have to get really close for that, but I've tested it out, and the most I've ever gotten on a support was 16,000k, no matter how close I was. It also hits if somebody's directly behind you, not like just behind you, but like right up against your back. It can also hit as well. And it hits multiple times as well. It's fucking disgusting. We'll get into that more with the heavy attack. But yeah, that's your primary weapon. Secondary weapons, you have the double Vulcan, which is 110 damage, 40 rounds, and 200 range. This has a really fast firing rate, and also has really damn good stun accumulation. I believe it takes 17 shots to stun, but if you use your double beam rifle which I used quite often, this stun accumulation here. Uh, just the If you use your double beam rifle, it takes 5 shots, which with this thing, it just spews out bullets. So that's a really fast stun. That is really, really damn useful. I've used that to initiate a plenty of times in matches. I think the next match I'm doing, this first match is obviously just meme stuff with heavy staggers or heavy attacks, but the next match I don't get a chance to use it too much, unfortunately. I do get it every now and then, but yeah, that's again really fucking good. Use that to initiate, and then you get you can initiate, go in for another melee attack, wait for a dodge roll, all that good stuff you can usually do, because the thing does have 2 melees. But yeah, the double Vulcan, A+. Then you have the double cannon, which is 1,500 damage, 80% heat rate, and 450 range. That's your shoulder cannons. Well, I guess technically it'd be your backpack cannon, but yeah, also, I hardly use these because of how good that double Vulcan with the double beam rifle is, but it's your only, I believe, yeah, it's your only instant stun option readily available that you don't have to charge up. And yeah, that's another stun option for you, so in case you're too far away to get a quick whack with your melee, or if you want to stun somebody at a longer range, yeah, there you go. There's your stun option right there. Again, I haven't used it as much because I'm having so much fun using the suit in other ways. Holy shit. Yeah, it's there. And next weapon here is the rear missile launcher ×2, which is 300 damage, 36 rounds, and 400 range. These missiles, I believe, stun in 7 hits, and if you mix it up with your double beam rifle again, it takes 3 missiles to stun. So you can barrage a whole area of people, right? And then shoot once with your double beam rifle and get a stun on somebody. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the double beam rifle penetrates, I think, fully charged. It might be uncharged as well. I gotta remember. I think maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's another weapon I'm thinking of. Also, O just stopped by just to get heavy attack. Yeah, timeout. We'll see how it is real fast. Good works all around. And yeah, that was a very... I might post this as a match by itself because we were just screaming our asses off. Yeah, mission completed, and let's see. I got shot at the most, but Taru did really good. Top individual and top damage. Definitely going to be praising him. And I think the Schneed as well. He did pretty alright. He's got a shotgun. And hey, second place. 3-3. That was just fucking stupid match. Oh man, I might post that. Yeah, next match here. That's the one solo in the desert. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Back to the weapons here. Yeah, the rear missile launchers, yeah, you can barrage a whole area and get a pretty quick stun if you throw in your double beam rifle. Yeah, pretty useful. You can boost while using them as well, so that's nice. So you do have a stun option for going up against people. You can boost towards them, use the missiles, and then of course you can initiate with melee, or maybe try and get more damage with all the other weapons, all that good stuff. Next weapon here is the head high mega cannon. A classic from the regular Double Zeta. That is the 1,800 damage, 100% heat rate, 500 range, and you have to charge it to use it. And I believe it takes maybe 6.5 seconds to charge. It takes a lot shorter time to charge it than the regular Zeta. And yeah, it does some pretty good damage. I think on that last match, I got 6,000 damage on almost 7,000 on another raid. I think this match I'm going to get like over 5,000 on a general. Pretty useful for, well, you don't want to start off the match with it, of course. You want to find a time to sit down and use it maybe between lives of the enemy team. Get ready for when they come in, and then you can just shoot them with it. I've only used it a handful of times in matches. But whenever I do use them, yeah, they're pretty useful for just adding in that extra oomph of damage to the enemy team, and it works quite well. Unfortunately, you can't move your head while using it, so it can be a little bit frustrating to use in matches with latency where there's going to be a lot of late stuns. Like, let's say you fire your stun rifle at somebody, and then they start moving, and then they get stunned. Which can be annoying because you can use your since you can't move your head, you shoot in one area, you hit somebody, and then they walk past, and then they get stunned, and then they don't take any more damage from you, which yeah, that's pretty annoying. But if you do hit it, it does some good damage all the way through. Next weapon here is the Enhanced Double Zeta Gundam HBS times 2, which is 3,300 damage. That is your double beam saber. And yeah, it's, I believe the moveset it shares with other weapons that use these double beam sabers, like the Nero Trainer. I think the downswing is shared by the E-Free Custom as well. And yeah, that of course just adds on. It's another melee weapon. It does some pretty damn good damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the insane range as the regular beam saber. Like you don't have that big just hurl a downswing at somebody. Unfortunately, that would have been cool if it did that with both sabers, like overhead, just slam it down. Still get some range out of that, but no. It's still, yeah, good damage, and of course you can stun lock somebody with that. Keep him, like I think I do that here against this support after somebody stuns him. Yeah, going for the melee and then go for the side swing here. It does have some good, I believe it has some pretty good side swing range, so that's good. And yeah, that is the weapons for your mobile suit mode, and now for your mobile armor mode, you have the rear MLX. Excuse me. The rear ML times 2, I believe that is your beam rifle. Transform, that's 300 damage. Oh no, that's your missiles, my bad. The rear missile launcher times 2, I'm stupid. That is 300 damage, 36 rounds, and 400 range. And yeah, these missiles are separate from your missiles that you use on the ground, which is nice. And it takes a little bit to stun. I don't know the exact number, but enough to where I have to send a whole lot at people, and then I just use something else at that point, it works for added damage. And then you have the double cannon transform, which is 1,500 damage, 80% heat rate, and 450 range. That's your shoulder cannons while in the air. And yeah, that gets you a stun. Nice. I believe it uses the double beam rifle, but again, I haven't used this in space. Not in space. I haven't transformed at all in these two matches. But if you're the kind of guy that if you want to continue a stun lock after getting your regular shoulder cannon, you can transform, get another stun, add in damage, you get somewhere faster because it does have 245 boost speed, which is great. And yeah, it can fly, so I don't need to list. I keep saying all the benefits of flying. Like you can get to better vantage points, you can ram people, you have shock dampeners. Mixed in with this suit having level 3 damage control, that's pretty damn good. And it also has a dodge roll while in transformation mode, not in mobile suit mode, but in transformation mode. So yeah, good. And for skills here, well, speaking of dodge roll, you have Assault Booster level 3, you have Balancers, you have AMBAC level 2, Maneuver Armor level 3, and Force Injectors level 2, Melee Combo Control level 2, you have Heavy Attack, you have Blast Stabilizer, so you don't get affected by mobile suit explosions near you. You have Flight Control level 3, you can boost in the air. Damage Control level 3, so you have Maneuver Armor level 3 and Damage Control level 3. You have Back Add-on Buffer level 2, which I'm assuming is just going to be your backpack there. And you have Arms Equipment Buffer, which is little those plates on the side of your arms, the ones that are painted red on my suit right now, you can see here. Biosensor level 2, which I believe works like any other biosensor, where if you're at a certain amount of health, which this one would be 30%, and if you're doing the regular 2,000, oh my god, that hit, Jesus Christ, that would be 8,000 or 7,500 for this suit, which that's a lot of health to have left over still. And with that, and like regular biosensor, if it activates as soon as somebody hits you with a stunning weapon or melee, it negates that. You don't get stunned. So if somebody melees you, you'll see that. I think that happened last match when O hit me. I didn't get stunned, I just kept boosting. And I believe if somebody's using a stun accumulation on you, it resets your accumulation. So let's say somebody's about to hit you with their final, like a machine gun, and they're getting 10 hits in and need that 11th shot to get a stun. Your biosensor activates. Well, now they start over. And thing is, this thing has damage control level 3 still. And I believe, if I remember correctly, this thing gets a form of offense system while it has biosensor. So that means you can throw in your big, massive-ass range beam saber, just throw it around and not get stunned normally. That's pretty fucking good. This is a really good biosensor. and that does come along with having a boost in attack, speed, and defense as well. I don't know the exact stats for it. I think somebody's gonna have it in some of their videos. I might link that into the description when that happens. But yeah, that is that's a pretty damn good biosensor. And then of course the rest here you have counter program, which if you're at that percentage of health, low percentage, you get a special counter. I believe it blasts with its head, and oh hey, nice, just get that free damage. And finally you have transform or transformation. Oh, I forgot, you also get a double dodge roll while in bio booster mode. So that's even more stuff with that bio sensor. That's God, it's really damn good. But yeah, and you also can transform, and the mobile armor transformation skills is you get a dodge roll, you get shock dampers and ram, just like every other well, I guess not supports transformation. So yeah, that is the enhanced double zeta, and that's the end of this match. Well, yeah, here in a second, literally a second later. Yeah, timeout. Good work all around. Yeah, let's see what we did here by ourselves. Mind you, I'm not good with raids. You can probably tell watching that match, but hey, mission completed. And let's see. Hey, 120k damage. I think this was my third match ever with this suit. Yeah, top damage, nice. Gonna praise some people, and let's see. First place, 5-3. Honestly, I felt like somebody else deserved first place, but damn, 6,000 individual scores. Well, yeah, pretty good matches. And yeah, that is the double zeta, and I gotta say, this double zeta makes my dumbass look really good as a raid. That just shows how amazing this suit is as a suit overall. This thing is at 700, where a lot of people are scared of Sazabis and new Gundams, and depending, the Dagdoll as well. Dagdoll can do a lot of fucking damage, and this suit comes in and just makes everyone their bitch. Like, I'm not kidding. The stun accumulation is fast on this suit. A lot of stun utilities with this suit. You got instant stun. You got the added damage with the double beam rifle. You can mix it up with your Vulcans or your missiles to get a really quick stun and still have. You can get multiple stuns off if you're very conservative with your ammo. And of course, you can also transform, and you have a whole other set of weapons with that. And if you get low enough on health, you get this insane bio booster. This suit is really damn good. And it almost feels a little bit ridiculous at times, especially if you add in that heavy attack, which that's not even the worst thing about this suit. Or I should say the best thing. Yeah, it's just that all the things you can do with this suit. It's about as terrifying as I thought a native 700 suit raid was going to be. Because, I was like wondering about the Dagdoll. Like, the Dagdoll is really good. I can't wait for the raid to come in, just shit on it. And this is the suit that will do that. This is absolutely the suit. And it can shit on generals, too. Yeah, so I'm going to see how the other suits, how people will handle this suit, because there are some downsides to this suit. Of course, it's a raid, so it'll be taking extra damage from generals. It also has no dodge roll initially, so if you're standing still, people will definitely take advantage of that. If you see a enhanced double zeta sitting still, you better stop him right then and there, because if he gets back up, he can probably fuck your day up pretty hard. So that is definitely a high priority suit to deal with at 700. If it can make Sazabis and new Gundams look like hooligans compared to it. So yeah, I'll see how the suit does in a week. Right now it's seeming like a very, very strong suit. Very strong. And I'm not good with raids. So, and I know some people in my friend group who are like King, who are really good with raids that don't have dodge rolls. they know how to get the most out of that suit. And then you throw in all this other utility stuff with this the suit, the weapons and the transformation. Yeah, you got in the hands of somebody that this will be the ultimate suit for them. But yeah, and of course you also get the high mega cannon they can use, get some even more fucking damage, right? But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And, type up in the comment section how you feel about the enhanced double Zeta. Do you like it? Do you hate it? For me, this is actually a really fun suit to play. And of course, it's very good. Again, I've been styling on a lot of generals that I'd normally get my ass kicked when playing another raid at this cost. So, Jesus, this suit is pretty powerful as it is, and I can't wait to see how better players will use it, because of course, I am not very good with raids, and I've been consistently getting top 3 with this thing. Actually, no, top 2. So I would like to see how a even better player can use this suit. And the thing is, I hardly use the rest of this thing's moveset. I've been using the double beam rifle, the Vulcans, and the 2 melees. That's it. Every now and then I'll throw in an occasional shoulder cannon, or even a high mega cannon. I think for the desert match, that's the most I've ever used the missiles on the suit. So yeah, I can't wait to see what somebody else will pull out with this. And yeah, and again, I feel we just got the GPO4 and the Super Gundam on the ground, and they had to deal with this shit. We had 700, which honestly, we had a GPO4 on our team this match, I think. Yeah, no, not last match. This match, he did pretty good. So yeah, and I do have a video regarding those two. I believe it might be, if this is posted on Friday, tomorrow. I do like those suits on the ground as well, and I think they're pretty fucking good. And then, yeah, then you have this suit. So yeah, definitely, I do recommend this suit if you want to spin the tokens. Just be aware that we're getting a lot of unicorn suits this year, so we'll probably get the unicorn sometime this year. So if you want this suit or you want the unicorn, make a decision, because it's probably going to be a 4-star, and you're probably going to have to spend a lot of tokens for it. And yeah, that's going to be it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.